Welcome to Red Hawk.
Alex,
What?
I'm stuck.
How are you stuck?
There's a spider on my shoe. It's gone now. I was stuck on the spider. We can start the episode now.
You're stuck on the spider.
I was stuck on the spider, dude. I'm scared. Had me at spider. Okay? Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to this episode of Red Hawk Talk. I'm Jaden.
I'm Maddox.
And here we go. Max, you know what's hard?
What is hard, Jaden?
Ships.
Ships.
Hardships of managing boys basketball.
Okay.
You want to go learn about that? Let's go with
Let's
Spencer.
go learn about some hardships of basketball.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
Hi MHS, I'm here with your Milton basketball managers and I'm going to ask them a few questions. So Schimmel, what made you get into managing?
I did this because freshman year I suffered a major concussion in gym class playing ultimate frisbee. I couldn't play basketball that year, so I decided to manage the basketball freshman team with Coach Kurst and Coach Gavin. After that year, Coach Borelli called me up to the big leagues, started managing varsity.
Well, thank you for that, Schimmel. Now I'm going to interview Scott, one of the other managers. So Scott, what is your biggest challenge of being a manager?
Hello, Spencer. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to manage this team. I would say the biggest challenge for me would have to be just watching and not being able to compete.
I'm now here with Milton basketball manager Austin Damrow. He is the film specialist. I'm going to ask him a question today. So Austin, what's the hardest part about recording for the Milton basketball team?
What's the hardest thing about being a film specialist? Well, it's really boring. Actually, it's really fun to watch the games. I love basketball a lot. I used to play it, then I quit. That was a really stupid decision. What else is really hard being a film specialist? Seeing the comebacks and like when we have the lead and everything, and just blowing it is that makes me really good. It's the same thing with Scott saying competing in sports all my life, and you know, you can't really do anything to help the team win on the court, and it's kind of weird.
All right, now I'm here with the Milton basketball head coach, Zach Gorelli. I'm going to ask him a question about the Milton basketball managers. What kind of impact have the managers made on the team?
Man, they made a big impact on a daily basis. These guys are really good about showing up every day to practice. They help run the scoreboard. They help stat practice for us. They make sure the guys have their Gatorade or their water on game days. They make sure the guys have everything they need, from their water bottles filled to taping the game, off a marker board, and I have my Gatorade. I'm ready to go, so we'd be lost without these guys.
Thank you, Spencer, for that lovely interview with our lovely managers. So Max,
Have you seen them big diesel guzzling trucks outside? Those big ones like Tom Rakestraw. Seen them?
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're big.
Yeah.
They're like bigger than a normal car, but then they're not like monster trucks.
I'm gonna talk to him about cutting me off, and just
Let's go learn about some trucks.
here you go.
rep this truck like you did last time in the last episode. That's like music to my ears when I hear that. The American dream. Sounds like America. Saudi, how good is your horn?
I mean, it's alright.
That's a good quality horn right there. Now, in this T-Rock, how much gas do you get a mile?
Probably about 10. Yeah.
About 10?
Yeah, it's awful.
Shoot.
It's pretty awful.
That sucks filling it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got 2 gas tanks though, you know, so.
Well, that helps you out there in the summer months when you're on the strip.
Yeah, I run through it like through chicken tenders.
Now, who's
He's the fat kid that he's got a big truck.
Oh, how big is this truck?
Oh,
is it bigger than yours?
It's big enough to know he's compensating.
Compensating for what?
I'm Emma Martin and I'm with Ms. Skimp. She is the advisor for our Milton FFA program here at Milton High School. So how has this year been for Milton FFA so far?
It's been going good. We have a pretty energetic officer team, some seniors, juniors, and sophomores, and they've planned a couple new events this year. We've been doing some more community service. Most recently, Sunday afternoon, they were at the elderly folks home playing bingo with the students, and we have another new event coming up in late February, early March, where we're going to be doing Kids Against Hunger with the local 4-H clubs. So they've been busy and still a lot of the traditional activities that we've always done too.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So the CDE competitions are coming up soon, right?
Yes, our first competition is March 18th. It's a Saturday at the Rock County Fairgrounds, followed with UW Platteville on the 30th, and then the state competition the end of April. So, gonna be here soon.
Yes. Could you explain a little bit more what a CDE team is?
Sure. CDE stands for Career Development Event. So students are put in an area with experience for a possible future career. So we have anything from dairy products to dairy cattle to equine, floriculture, ag mechanics, you name it. Something in agriculture probably has a CDE related to it.
Do you feel like your CDE teams are prepared for these upcoming competitions?
Since we have a little time yet, most of them have already had 1 or 2 practices with their coaches. We have quite a few students returning from teams last year, so we hope that they will improve their placings from last year. We should get quite a few of them to qualify for state or get the chance to compete at state and see what happens from there. There's still a lot of time to practice, so we're a little bit ahead of the game, I think, than we were last year.
That sounds really good. I know I was in a team last year and the last 2 years before, so it sounds like you guys are prepared for this year. So thank you for this interview. I think it was a nice insight with our little bit of our FFA chapter here in Milton.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom and Bailey, for that interesting T-Rock talk.
Maddox,
Jaden,
do you like Janesville?
could say so.
Let's go see some fun things to do with Benedict Borgeting.
Hello everyone. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on making it this far in what many consider the most boring Red Hawk Talk episode of all time, the interview episode. Well, speaking of boring things, welcome to Janesville, Wisconsin. Everybody knows that winters in Wisconsin are hard, but winters in Janesville are especially hard. Today we're out here at the mall asking people what there is to do in Janesville, Wisconsin. Let's see how it goes. So what is there to do in Janesville? It's a very simple question. Nothing. There you go.
Absolutely nothing. I'm not sure. Maybe you could go on a walk downtown.
That sounds really fun.
I'd like to go eat some Cozumel.
Well, Janesville is the city of parks, so there's lots of different stuff to do there. There's Riverside Park. So cute. There's lots of beautiful parks to see.
That sounds very fun.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you for
is.
your time.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
your time.
Yeah, no problem. Should he comment?
So what is there to do in Janesville, Wisconsin?
Go to Perkins.
I do that on a pretty regular basis. Why Perkins?
Go to Auntie Anne's Pretzels. Pretzels.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Well, today I really hope I taught you all a little bit about what to do in Janesville, Wisconsin.
Pretzels.
Wow, Janesville really is interesting.
I got to go.
Where are you going?
Be interviewed with the hockey team.
Finally, now that he's gone.
I'm here today with Jaden, probably the best hockey player I've ever seen.
Hockey.
What's that?
Hockey. It's hockey. You said maki.
Probably the best hockey player I've ever seen. How are you doing today, Jaden?
Hockey, and I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm good. I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
What position do you play in hockey?
Defense and forward.
Wow, how interesting. What is hacky?
Hockey.
What is hacky?
Hockey, and hockey is a game with 5 players and a goaltender, and the objective is to get the puck into the net.
Wow, how awesome. How long have you been playing hacky?
Since 4th grade, but I've been skating since I was like 2.
Wow, that's a long time.
It is.
Who's the best hacky team?
In the world or in the state?
In the world.
In the world? Canada.
False. Who's the best hickey player?
Hockey. And ever?
Ever.
Wayne Gretzky.
False.
Okay.
You've often said you're the Dwayne Jetski of the Milton hockey team. How does it make you feel?
Wayne Gretzky.
How does it make you feel that other players on the team say that they're the Dwayne Jetski of the hockey team?
Wayne Gretzky, and it's friendly competition.
How is the Milton season going?
Hockey again, and it's decent. We only have 4 wins out of like 18 games.
People at MHS don't know we have a hockey team. If you could educate high schoolers, what would hockey be at MHS to you?
To me?
To you.
Lifestyle.
Well said. How does it feel to be interviewed by such a prestigious and accomplished athlete like myself?
It sucks.
You heard it here first.
Thank you, Noah, and not so much Jaden, for that lovely interview.
I hate you.
Okay,
Ron
Max.
Burgundy. When I was walking back down, I thought of a question to ask you interviewers. Got any strange addictions?
Can't say that I do, but I know that you do. Peanut butter.
You're not wrong. Now to Miles and Maddie with My Strange Addictions.
This is how we do
So you know Miles Jorgensen? The one that hides all the time? One moment he's in my class, and the next moment, find him, he's gone.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Reluctantly crouched at the starting line.
anything about esports?
Do you know anything about esports?
Because I don't.
Because I don't.
Let's go with Jack
Let's go to Jack Barrett.
Let's go to Jack Barrett.
Jack Barrett.
What is esports?
Esports is a club that's for students that are interested in video gaming cooperatively, and we decided that we wanted to provide opportunities for students that necessarily weren't in current activities in the high school, and this opens up an opportunity for anybody that wants to be part of League of Legends or CSGO as a cooperative team effort in playing video games. Eventually, the opportunity would be to play against other schools around the area, around the country.
Well, the idea of esports is a lot of people would say it's a straight up video gaming club, but it's a lot more than that. It's kind of a grouping of people that are interested in anything electronic. In this case, it is an electronic sport, as in video games. So people that are coming in are focusing on different games and playing those as a club to begin with, and then eventually in competition.
Now, you've mentioned CSGO and League of Legends, but will the club open to other games and less competitive play?
Well, we're going to have CSGO and League of Legends, and that's going to be where we're going to start, but we're also going to be keeping ideas or open to other ideas where the video gaming is going for cooperative play. One of the ideas that we have also is that we want to have more students involved, and we want to have what would be a tournament for games like Madden, 2K17, FIFA, where any student could be involved with that and then have championships on a specific day where the best players would meet.
Is this club open to everyone?
The club's open to everybody that's interested. We have people who are playing, we have people who are spectating, we have people who will be announcing actually during our live events. So when we stream some of the competition, we'll have announcers that'll be live during that. And we have a pretty good variety of announcers that are well versed in the different games that we're playing. So yeah, we've got all kinds of different people that are coming into the club, and it is open to everybody. Basically, show up to one of the meetings. The meetings are in the student announcements. And the Red Hawk Talk episode that we're doing right now, there'll be information about that as well. So hopefully, the word gets out, it spreads. From our first meeting to this meeting, we had roughly about 30 people express an interest in the first meeting. I would say there were well over 50 people in the room for this last meeting. Just by word of mouth, it spread quite a bit, and more people. And the moment that they heard that there were teams that were being formed, people came with ideas who they would want their team members to be, and yeah, so it seems like it's going to be a very popular thing.
How can someone join esports?
If you want to be part of Milton High School's first esports team club, you need to contact Mr. Hall, Mr. Huff, or myself, Mr. Minogue. Thank you.
Do you think it'd be better if I shaved the eyebrows, or do you
Your
think
eyebrows
the
are
eyebrows just
gone
raise it
here.
up?
You should get an afro.
Ooh,
Like
I'm getting a mullet. Crap, we're live! Holy smokes, Toledos! Well, we got from Jack Barrett. Thank you. With that esports, Maddox learned a lot. I didn't. Thank you, Mr. Minogue, Mr. Hall, and Mr. Hoof for participating in that wonderful interview. Well, Maddox, time's ran out on this dandy show.
Time of the day.
Your turn.
I'm Maddox Buswell signing off with my not so much of a friend,
Jaden Brian Schroeder. This isn't just a goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. It's a see you later. Have a good night.